Now we continuing my talk on Star Wars with going into one of the major concepts in the series, the Jedi. Jedi are what I would consider psychics in a way, as they have a lot of things involving the mind. And this thing called midi-chlorians, first introduced in the original film that started it all with Old Ben, or Obi-Wan Kenobi as he's called. Jedi were once keepers of the peace and followers of a really old religion and users of the Force. It was expanded on in the original, in the Origins trilogy, where they were a big namesake in the Old Republic before the rise of the Empire, where they were the keepers of peace before the Clone Wars, where they ended up becoming Jedi generals. Then, when the Empire rose, they were just taken down, nearly wiped out, and survivors were fled to the stars. Among them being Obi-Wan Kenobi and Master Yoda. But there were a bunch of others, but they never made appearance in the original trilogy. Also made it in the prelude saga. The Jedi do have actually one main enemy that I'll get to later, but here's what you need to know about them. They dress in monk-like robes half the time and wield these cool energy blades called lightsabers. But also, in connection to something called the Force, which again seems like something that's mostly focused on the mind, like a psychic. As a lot of it involves telekinesis, they call it Force grab. My favorite character in the Jedi Order was always Master Yoda, for his cool appearance. Although to this day I wonder, what is the name of Yoda's species? He means the only species in Star Wars that doesn't have a name. Although he's not the only one of his species that has appeared. I'll talk more about him later. The Jedi are a big namesake in the whole Star Wars lore. Like I said, I really was a big fan of the original trilogy. I might watch that again sometime. Do my opinion on the review on the original trilogy till today. As I grew up with the original movies, A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I'll watch all those sometime. But for now, here is the Jedi Order.